You did a really, really good job. And that's something that we're going to have to continue to utilize, right? We did a great job. 11 offensive rebounds. We outscored them on second chance points. 21 assists on 33 made field goals. Y'all, shot distribution was really good. Just overall, like, strong team effort. We've talked about it all year. We're resilient and we're deep. And both of those things allow us to do some things that other people might not think we can, right? We are bigger, we are greater than the me. Yep, no doubt about it.
How did the Fever shatter records and crush the sky, all without their star? This game rewrote the rules. What happens when your star, Caitlin Clark, is sidelined, but your team still dominates the biggest rival? The Indiana Fever just answered that question loud and clear. They crushed the Chicago Sky 90-70, smashing 6 team records along the way. Aliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, Michaela Timpson, and Kelsey Mitchell all stepped up big time, taking full control of the court. Meanwhile, Angel Reese and her squad couldn't keep pace. Fever fans, drop a comment below with "I've got the Fever" if you're feeling the heat. Let's go.
Folks, yet again, the Indiana Fever face the Chicago Sky, and yet again, we whoop that. Oh boy. 92-70, it was a whole party.
Every time Chicago tried to drive to the basket, they ran right into Aliyah Boston. She dominated the paint and shut them down completely. In just her 3rd season. Boston is already 3rd all-time in Fever history for career blocks, 130 blocks. In only 112 games. That's not luck, that's steady, top-level defense.
Chicago can really use a bucket here just to maintain stride for stride with Indiana here. Cardoso, they go inside. She's been the most sure option. This time blocked by Boston.
And here's the best part for Indiana fans. They did it without Caitlin Clark. Many thought the Fever's defense would crumble without their star, giving Chicago's big players easy shots. But instead, Aliyah Boston took control early on when Chicago tried to push the pace. She blocked a layup so hard the ball flew all the way back to midcourt. That block didn't just stop a basket, it shifted the whole energy of the game. From that moment, the Fever never looked back.
Aliyah Boston, she remembers the days at South Carolina. The practices at South Carolina, beating up on good old Camila Cardoso. She sees Camila Cardoso and she says, oh, this is food. This is a player, this is a matchup I can continue to be aggressive on. This is a player that no matter how good Camila may be or may not be, I will always be able to own her. And own her she did.
Boston's timing is spot on. She blocks over 1 shot per game without making risky moves or losing her spot. That's smart. Disciplined defense makes opponents think twice before driving to the basket. By the second half, Chicago was forced into tough, off-balance mid-range shots, clearly frustrated by being stopped at the rim. That's what a real defensive anchor does. It changes how the other team even tries to score.
AB moved up to 3rd all-time in Fever for franchise blocks.
Chicago just couldn't find a way to adjust. They kept attacking the paint but kept coming up empty. Missed shots turned into easy rebounds for Indiana, leaving the Sky frustrated and searching for answers. Every failed drive made Boston's presence feel even stronger. And in a heated rivalry game like this, it wasn't just about the stats. It was a statement.
Not afraid to start the break. 2-on-4. The math doesn't work out. Cunningham thought about it. Kicks it up top. Boston handing off to Mitchell. Mitchell, plenty of space. This time back to Boston. Boston, whoa, moving furniture and getting the...
This game was about more than just a win. It was about sending a message in one of the season's biggest matchups. Boston didn't just play well, she powered a 22-point blowout, shutting down Chicago every time they tried to attack the basket. And while she dominated inside, another player was taking control on the perimeter, stealing passes, sinking shots, and hitting to major milestones of her own.
Coming off the screen, trying to create some separation. Dumps it up to Boston, it trickles in.
It's rare to see a player hit a big defensive milestone and light up the scoreboard in the same game. But that's exactly what Lexi Hull did against Chicago. She notched her 100th career steal and delivered a standout performance on both ends of the court. This wasn't just a quiet milestone, it showed she's a real two-way threat. And opposing guards will have to pay attention.
Lex, 100th career steal.
Yeah!
And team 9 points.
Yeah!
with Caitlin Clark out and both Ari McDonald and Sydney Colson sidelined for the season. Lexi Hull had a big role to fill, but she didn't just step in, she rose to the challenge. Hull stretched the floor, guarded the perimeter, and kept the offense moving smoothly. It looked like she'd been ready for this moment all along. She finished with 17 points on 5 of -9 shooting, knocking down 4 of 6 3-pointers. Each shot hit Chicago hard and set a new season high for her.
Williams gonna have to hurry off the dribble, rolls out. Oh, open three. Oh, what a sight for Alexi Hull. She has needed that one to drop.
Alexi Hull catching fire.
Now Chicago just needs to get it a little bit more settled here in the half court. Nurse loses it. Mitchell 2-on-1. It's a foot race. Mitchell to Cunningham. Cunningham right there for 2.
Chicago tried to keep Hull away from the three-point line, but her quick release made that nearly impossible early in the second half. She drained a corner 3 over a defender, throwing Chicago's defense into chaos. Then, in the fourth quarter, with the Fever already in control, she sank a deep 3 that fired up the crowd. That shot didn't just increase the lead, it showed Chicago had run out of answers.
Again, no Sydney Colson out for the year with the ACL tear. Lexi Hull, though, the bucket and the foul. He's dealt with so much scoring adversity lately.
Yeah, terrific baseline execution. She comes off the curl. Tell you what, this Fever team is going to be very dangerous, no matter the roster.
Oh, Lexi Hull! Heat checking her napalm era right now.
Her defense was just as impressive. That 100 steal wasn't a lucky guess. It came from reading the play perfectly, anticipating the ball handler, and snatching the ball clean. To change the game's momentum, afterward, teammates said they trust her shot every time she takes it. Watching her play, it's easy to see why. Her confidence lifted the whole team. The bench was on their feet, the fans were fired up, and the energy stayed high. Lexi Hull showed she can swing momentum on both ends of the floor even without being the star everyone's talking about. Her scoring run didn't just keep Indiana ahead, it made Chicago's night even tougher.
Lexi, that final three-pointer kind of felt like the perfect end of that night. Just if you could just talk to me about the celebration, how much of a relief that was for you, just kind of to punctuate it like that.
I mean, it's fun. You know, the crowd was behind us today. It's fun to walk out of the gym on a high note and on a make. And yeah, I mean, I saw the time going down, so I was trying to pull out my inner Kelsey Mitchell.
While Hull was heating up from outside, other Fever players were making big plays near the basket, proving hustle matters just as much as three-pointers. When your top scorer also steps up as the main playmaker, good things follow. Against Chicago, Kelsey Mitchell didn't just lead Indiana in scoring, she controlled the offense too. She finished with 26 points and a season-best 8 assists, putting her at the top of the WNBA scoring charts this year. It wasn't luck. Mitchell adjusted her game to what the team needed and made it look effortless.
Money Mitch, she brought the shovels out early. Money Mitch digging a ditch.
Mitchell balanced her roles at once, finding her own shot while keeping the offense flowing. It could have slowed her down, but it didn't. Single quotes D. Early in the first quarter, she drove hard to the basket, drew to defenders, then passed to Lexi Hull for an open 3. Later, she ran a pick and roll with Aliyah Boston that ended with a perfect lob for a layup. These weren't just simple passes, they were game-changing plays that kept Chicago off balance.
And we got a couple for Kels. Kels, season high in assists. Moved into the lead in the entire WNBA for total points.
Shout out to the girls.
Sophie Cunningham took the ball on a few plays, giving Mitchell a breather and letting her attack the basket without slowing down the offense. That mix kept Indiana's offense unpredictable. Sometimes Mitchell was the playmaker, other times she was sprinting off the ball for quick pull-up shots. Chicago just couldn't keep up.
More settled here in the half court. Nurse loses it. Mitchell 2-on-1. It's a foot race. Mitchell to Cunningham. Cunningham right there for 2 more.
Michaela Timpson might not grab the headlines, but she made a big impact in just 7 minutes. She grabbed a career-high number of rebounds. Those extra possessions mattered several times. She secured the ball in tight spots and quickly passed it out to start fast breaks. On defense, she shut down opponents under the basket, making sure Chicago didn't get second chances. It was tough, Physical work that doesn't always show up on the scoreboard, but it helped Indiana control the game's pace.